How you doing, VC? It's Jeff, Glowing 00 Cabbage here, back for another vinyl finds video. It's been a while again. It's like 2 or 3 weeks in between videos, but I'm still making them, and I'm glad to be part of this great thing that was a lot greater, but still it's here, and people are making videos and stuff, and I've been drinking scotch, and oh, there goes Charlie Shark for Dr. Deadwax. Actually, I forgot my scotch, so I'm just going to go get it. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. So, yeah, I've managed to acquire quite a few records rather since my last video. Dalwhinnie, 12-year-old. Hits you sometimes, you know. Yeah, some of it was used, some of it was new. My birthday was on May 3rd, so since then my wife allowed me to have guilt-free music money to buy records with, so I bought some cool stuff. So I'm going to start with one of the records that I bought with that money. Oh wait, first of all, in the background, I don't even know if you can hear it, but this is an amazing CD. Two artists that I didn't really know much about, but David Mott, who plays baritone saxophone, and Jesse Stewart, who plays drums. This is the CD. It's called Sonic Anagrams, released on Art Stew Records. I got this for free at the radio station. They always like have a box of CDs that they kind of just say, you know, well they sent us one too many CDs, so they give them away for free. So there's a neat little. He seems to be doing percussion with a chair, and this guy plays like the baritone saxophone. I think it's the same kind of saxophone that Colin. What's his name? Anyways, the guy on Constellation Records there, the Scotch, but great CD. I mean, really, really cool stuff. Actually, I'll just turn it up so you can just hear a little bit of it in the background. This has the potential to be a longer video than I'm used to. I'm going to take it from the iPad and put it on the computer like Sonic Mainliner Andrea had suggested. I just never did it. But this is great. Who would like this? Teddy, you would like this? Anders, you would really love this. This CD, that is. Anagrams. Let me know and I'll Dropbox it to you guys if you're interested in hearing more of it, because it is really all over the place. This one's called Duo Has a Plan, this particular tune. Alright, turn this down. Get to the records, because this is probably what you've been waiting for. Alright, so again, all over the place in styles of music and whatnot, but I got a great price on this at second spin. I've always wanted this. This is the Record Store Day release one, Billy Bragg and Wilco, Mermaid Avenue. I mean, really, all of these tunes, every single tune on this album is killer, honestly. Like Walt Whitman's Niece, California Stars, my wife loves that song. Anyways, this machine kills fascists. It's funny, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine tonight about how a lot of really wonderful artists, you know, that you really admire, like their songwriting and even their political views and stuff, but they're just absolute shitheads to their families. I don't understand it. Like, they abandon their kids, like Woody Guthrie did, and Dylan, and you know, it's just it's kind of weird. I never understood that aspect. I guess it's just you know, even in folk, there's a rock and roll mentality or stupidity when it comes to dealing with people that you should love, you know. Alright, so the next record I picked up was People of the North, Steep Formations, a double LP. Isn't that really, that's really cool. That's pretty much what the music sounds like, so, you know. This is on Brah Records, B-R-A-H, but also with J Jaguar. These guys, this is an offshoot from Juanita, which I honestly have never even heard yet. I haven't heard that band, but I've heard a lot of really great things about them. But this is People of the North, Steep Formations. There's the back. There's no information sheet or anything. So, anyways, this is great though. Really side-long songs. Border Waves and Steep Formations are the only tunes on this, but it's really kind of it's kind of droney, atmospheric. Yeah, it's just a little bit of everything, really. The next LP I picked up in a 2 LP special that this record label called Inner Islands had online. I very rarely actually buy records online, but there was a tune by this guy, Stag Hair is the name of him, and I picked this up with another album that I'm not going to show today. Actually, it's in the other room, but Stag Hair is just Spirit Canoes. And this is absolutely amazing. It's just one guy too, you know. And the tune called A Rose for the White Witch was the one that I really wanted to have. Like, you know, I heard it, I think it was on a podcast online or something like that. And I paid attention to who it was, and I just had to seek out the record, and I did. So this is Stag Hair Spirit Canoes for people who like the new wave. See, I came up with a new genre. New wave, kind of drone-ish, sort of mystic, Eastern kind of feel, like really nice long songs that just kind of are really kind of happy, you know, like, and really great energy with all of this music. Fantastic stuff. I highly recommend this. Michael Justin, I know you would like this. Big Star 1000. Derek Higgins, you would like this. Even Anders, I think, I know you're more on the jazzy bent, but I think you'd really like the space that is given within this record. It's amazing. It's a really great effort. And there's the label. So yeah, Stag Hair. I rarely get anything at, well, in America you have Goodwill, and here in Canada we have what's called Value Village. This is pretty much the same thing, and I rarely find records there. I mean, literally, I was going through and it was like Anne Murray, blah 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 blah, and all of a sudden this popped up, and I was like, oh yeah, man. I remember like probably like, it seems like 4 or 5 years ago, Derek Higgins mentioning these guys. Yeah, the Penguin Cafe Orchestra, really smart, cerebral, neoclassical kind of music. Really wonderful music. I love this band very much. Penguin Cafe Orchestra, highly recommended. This was released in 1987. This is on EG Records. In perfect shape too, for $1.99. I could not go wrong, for sure. Here's another pickup that I got at Second Spin a while back. He gave me a good deal. Again, a birthday kind of deal, you know. Like, he's like, oh, it was your birthday not too long ago, wasn't it? And I'm like, yeah, it's like last week. He's like, oh, we'll work something out for you. So, anyways, my first and only Stockhausen LP. I got this not too long ago. This is really out to lunch stuff. Like, this is just as experimental as I imagine Stockhausen gets. Like, this is just wild. Microphone 1 and Microphone 2 for choir, Hammond organ, and ring modulations. It's really out to lunch, and it's originally from where was this from? It says, I was really surprised. This came all the way from New York City. I think it says it on this. Yeah, here it is. Polytechnic Institute Libraries of Brooklyn, New York. So I'll show you the label just so you can. And you never see this stuff here, you know? Sorry. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Charlie Shark. But, yeah, I mean, It's not a record, to be honest, I'm gonna like, you know, listen to all the time, but it's really nice to have a Stockhausen LP. You can really see how he influenced so many people that came after him. But I love it. It's fantastic. Another Penguin Cafe Orchestra LP that I picked up at Value Village. I like them both equally. Really, I do. They're just fantastic. I play a lot of these on my radio show. Check it out if you were interested in listening to my podcast from my radio show. You can just type in Vinyl Underground in Google, of all places, and it'll come up. You can just check it out there. Now I'm getting to records that I should have shown probably about 3 or 4 months ago, because they were sent to me by Michael Justin from Massachusetts, and great guy. I mean, honestly, he has an amazing taste in music, and we did a trade. I sent him a drawing, a pen and ink drawing that I did a while back, and he sent me some LPs in exchange. And I'm just getting to listen, not to listen, but to show them now. And this one is pretty neat, actually. I love the cover art on this especially. This is Remy Ongala, Orchestra Super Matimila, Songs for the Poor Man, on Real World, which is Peter Gabriel's world music label. And this is really great. It's been a bit, honestly, since I listened to it. It's a promo, but I remember very much enjoying this world music kind of. You'll be familiar with the, well, I guess that's promo, so it's not really what you're used to seeing, but anyway, this is great. Thank you so much, Mike. Man, this is, Mike is also, I should have said, he's Bostonian Reggie on YouTube. Great guy. Man, thanks so much, Mike. This is a fantastic trade. This is another thing that he sent me. This is the reissue for Wire, Pink Flag. I did not have this. When you sent this to me, Mike, I must have listened to this whole thing, like, and not any other record. I probably listened to it about both sides, probably about 5 times in a row. Just because I really wanted to soak in it, because it's a seminal album in the vinyl community and stuff. Like, it's been shown so many times, and I had never even heard it until you sent it to me. So I was just like totally, just like a sponge absorbing this music, and I love it, man. It's post-punk at its finest. Just really cool art. Post-punk is what I would call it. This is on 4 Men with Beards. Here's the pretty cool artwork here. All the lyrics, I believe. Yeah, lyrics. But Wire, you can't go wrong with them. And this is the other LP that he sent me, and he sent this specifically as a gift for my son Huxley, who's now 16 months old. Actually, I'm going to do a video with him so you guys can see how much he's grown. But he sent this to me, and we did listen to this just last week or so. Narrated by Jack Nicholson, and music composed by Bobby McFerrin. This is The Elephant's Child on Windham Hill Records, which is known to do sort of new age kind of music, but this is like sort of their children's branch. It's fantastic. It's really, really great, actually. I was quite surprised at how well put together it was. It's fantastic. Another person that sent me records a while back, I sent him a record a while back. It was Dreams, Roger Coleman, musician, music collector, drummer, guitarist. Guy is like a Renaissance man, really. And much like Tim Guthrie, he does everything as well. Although I don't think he plays any instruments. But anyways, I'm really blabbing, but that's okay. It's the Scotch talking. And that's okay when Scotch talks. Anyways, he sent me a couple of records and a book that I don't have with me right now. It's upstairs in the study, but the book is artwork of Robert Pollard from Guided by Voices. We both share a love for Robert Pollard and Guided by Voices, and especially his art. Like, we talked about his art at length at one time, and he surprised the shit out of me by sending me this book. It's unbelievable. It's just an amazing gift. The guy is really, really thoughtful. Anyways, he sent me a couple of ECMs as well, and this is Dave Holland Quintet, Seeds of Time. again, it's been a while since I listened to this. I'll have to revisit it this evening, but I remember extremely loving it. It's Dave Holland on bass, Steve Coleman on alto and soprano saxophones and flute, Julian Priester on trombone, Marvin Smitty Smith on drums, and Kenny Wheeler on trumpet, cornet, pocket trumpet, and flugelhorn. Who has a trumpet in their pocket? That's amazing. Alright, so yeah, thanks so much, Roger. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to finally give you guys dues for sending these records to me. It's really hot. We're expecting this crazy ass storm, as I'm sure a lot of the east coast of the US has already gone through. Hurricane Arthur is on his way, and my city, not my city, but like my province, in New Brunswick, but specifically St. John, is going to be right in the eye of the storm. Like, it's going to be direct hit, so we're hoping for the best. I mean, we're not in flood prone area of the city, but at the same time we're quite concerned. It's going to be quite a doozy. It's going to be a tropical storm by then and not a hurricane, but still it's going to pack quite a punch. Alright, so this is the other LP, ECM LP. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I meant to say that the other one was ECM, and I love ECM LPs. This is another one that he sent me, a solo piano by Paul Bley, Open to Love on ECM. I listened to this one as well, and again, it's been a while. But Annette Peacock, there's a track by Annette Peacock on here, Open to Love. Who else? Carla Bley, who is Paul Bley's wife, I assume. Nothing Ever Was Anyway, another Annette Peacock LP. And Roger doesn't screw around either with the when he sends packages. He's got the original sort of, this is how meticulous this fella is. Oh, look at that. It's originally from BW's Tapes, 1533 Westheimers, Houston, Texas. Ah, that's neat. But he sends in these mobile fidelity sleeves, and then the original. I love that. This is fantastic. I can't afford, honestly, I can't afford mobile fidelity sleeves, because I know I'd want to put all my records in them, and it would just be like... Alright, so on to some more music. This is a little bit of a disappointment. It was recommended to me by Chris at Second Spin. It was sealed. I can't take it back, but I don't know. Maybe I just need to revisit it again, but the quality on this LP is just shit. It's just like, I hate the way it sounds. But it's Salty Dog, which is like, I do believe, oh wait, I still have the thing. I don't like the plastic on my LPs, but if there's, there it is. But if there is some promo stuff on it, then I'll save it. I'll just kind of cut it out and save it or whatever. But so this is Zamrock, psychedelic. It's not psychedelic. I don't know how they categorized it as such, but one of the most obscure albums recorded during the Zamrock period, the self-titled psychedelic albums from Zambia, was privately recorded without any pressure from record labels. And you can tell. I mean, it's just not the best quality at all, and it's just not even the best music either. The singing, to me, I mean, you know, you can disagree. Everybody's got their own opinions, but I just find this like, yeah, it's not very good. Maybe I need to revisit it though. Belvany, 12-year-old. An offshoot from the group Grouper, Elizabeth Harris and Tessie Fortino. I learned that from Bradley Michael, who also makes videos and is quite active on Facebook. This is really, really awesome, sort of atmospheric, sort of, you know, like that kind of stuff you expect from Cranky, because this is on Cranky. I love the insert art on this as well. Check that out. Isn't that cool? That would have been, I think that would have been better as artwork on the front. Check it out. Do you agree? Yeah, definitely. Come on. Oh yeah. Come on. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll stop. Alright, I'm going to do a video on this guy alone, actually, but Tim Guthrie. man, the guy is just an amazing friend and artist. And I still owe him some of my art because he sent me some of his art. Actually, I'll show you what he sent. It's right up here. He sent me this. This is an original photograph that he took when he was in Africa, I believe. Uganda, abstraction. I love this. I can't wait to get it. When we move, I plan to get a lot of these, a lot of artwork and a lot of photographs framed. And that will be one. Alright, so he sent me for free, because I bought a 3 LP box set from him. I Am the Center, which is like, man, that is by far one of the best reissues ever. Like, that is just, it floors me how good that is, actually. I love it. Anyway, he sent me this this copy of Caliphone's Room Sound, which is a silk screen cover, front and back, and wonderful artwork. Comes with the download code and everything. Lyrics. I mean, we both share a love for Caliphone. I've never seen them live. Tim has, but just an amazing group. Like, seriously, like, they're really hard to explain for me, anyways. But they're one of those groups that as soon as you hear it, as soon as you hear like a note or 2 notes or like a minute of it, you know it's Caliphone. It's just very recognizable. Okay, so earlier I showed you 2 of the Penguin Cafe Orchestra LPs that I picked up. Imagine my delight and astonishment when I saw this at Value Village. I mean, this is $1.99 an original press of this album. I have this on reissue, but to have an original is just incredible. I haven't done the comparison or anything yet, but I mean, Terry Riley's A Rainbow in Curved Air is an absolute favorite of mine. Honestly, there's not many albums, well, I shouldn't say that. Like many albums, rather, with repeated listens, you discover more and more about the artist's intention. And Terry Riley is like that for me. Every time I listen to A Rainbow in Curved Air, I hear something more and more astonishing each time. Like, it just completely unravels its mystery every time I listen to it. Anyway, if that doesn't make you want to go YouTube it, the whole thing's on YouTube. So, and another LP, I'm almost done. It's like 23 minutes. I won't be any more than a half hour, I promise. Only 3 more records to go, including the one I'm holding. Okay, so, yeah. I do believe Big Star 1000 Fred showed this a long time ago in his Obscure Classics series, which is, if you haven't seen that, go check that out, man. The guy is like a walking encyclopedia when it comes to music that perhaps you just don't know, and is amazing. Really amazing. Like that, you just, if you want to go, if you're thinking, I wonder what I could explore in music that I think I might like, go watch Big Star 1000's Obscure Classic series. Seriously. Anyway, boom, man, this is another album just like Terry Riley's A Rainbow in Curved Air unveils itself. I've only listened to this whole thing twice, but each time I just ended up liking it. The first time I was like, I don't know about this lyrical delivery that he has. And then I started listening to it more and like listening to what he's saying, actually. Which is really comical and like almost Monty Python-ish. But Robert Wyatt's Rock Bottom, an absolute obscure classic. Shit. This is another LP that Tim Guthrie sent me. Again, for free, because I bought this. The thing is, right? Tim felt bad that he shouldn't have, but he felt bad that the shipping was costing so much from US to Canada. It was like fucking $35 or something like that. It was ridiculous for a 3-album box set, you know. So he decided to throw in a couple of records for free because he felt so bad, and that's how cool he is. And not, to my astonishment, you know, I got the Caliphone. I knew I was getting that. I knew I was kind of getting this LP too, but I didn't know it was going to be signed by Tim Rudley, which is just like, how does it go here? Oh, like that. So, I mean, Red Meat, Jimmy, what's it called? I can never remember. Jimmy Wine Majestic by Red Meat, which is Tim Rudley's band before Caliphone. Again, with the amazing artistic integrity. I mean, look at that. This is beautiful stuff. But I don't know. What can I say, Tim? Thank you so much, man. I'm always humbled when I get stuff in the mail, and just like as a gift. It's just I literally can't believe it. I can't believe it. And I was just saying to a couple of people that it's time for me to get off my ass and send some stuff, because it's been a long time, you know, outside of the scene, you know, taking care of my son, and you know, just working and drawing, and yeah, that LP's coming out in a couple of months that I did the artwork for. I'll be sure to share that with you guys in case you're interested in purchasing it, because it is amazing music. Yeah, anyway, blah 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 blah. Last LP, and a doozy, an absolute doozy. I've loved this LP, or this band, for like the longest time, but never even heard this LP before I bought it. Just what, I think I bought it like 4 or 5 days ago. But it's Clientele, the Clientele of the UK, sort of. I was going to call them like a pop group, but they're not really just pop. They have like flourishes of like psychedelia and even some R&B kind of soul stuff. Like, they're really great band. This is Suburban Light, which has been reissued because Merge Records is celebrating their 25th year making records, and this was out of print for like the longest time, and just recently has been released. And as well, it comes with this CD that I promised River Cool Ranch Dressing that I would send to him, and I will. So it comes with the CD, sorry, of like unreleased stuff, which I will be sharing with a few people. Anyway, so that is it for now. I do have more records, to be honest, but that's a half-hour video is very long for me. If you made it to the end, I thank you so much, and I thank you for your ongoing friendship in the vinyl community. It's the music that keeps us all together. It's the glue. It's the wood glue that takes away all that dirt. And you know, it's a special place and a special bunch of people that I share it with. So thanks so much. Shout out to everybody. I don't want to forget anybody. So, you know, I just want to say, you know, from my heart, how you doing, everybody? And I'll talk to you soon. Drink some scotch if you can. It's delicious stuff. Well, that's if you drink. If you don't drink it. Bye.